Oh, hi! You caught me in the middle of making my chicken caldo. Right now, I have 6 pieces of chicken breast that I'm boiling right now. And after the chicken breast is thoroughly cooked, I'll be taking it out and shredding it. While my chicken breasts are boiling, I'll be cutting up some potatoes. I have about 10 potatoes, medium-sized potatoes, and you wash them, and we'll be cutting them up. Make them into pretty decent sizes so they won't get real mushy like about this size. Pretty decent size right there. I'm making this video with my webcam. So if it looks weird, it's because I'm using my webcam. So once I cut the potato, you know, to like this, I like to cut them into fours. So I can get like 4 pieces out of it. So you'd get like these little pieces, alright? So I end up with 4 little pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just keep cutting your potatoes up. Okay? Remember, not too thin, so they won't get soggy. Okay, the next thing we'll be doing, remember the 6 chicken breasts are still boiling in that huge pot back here. Huge. It is a huge pot with 6 pieces, huge pieces of chicken breast. Okay, so while that's still boiling, okay, we've already cut our potatoes, so I have a 16-ounce bag of carrots, okay? They also sell carrots that are already diced and cut and shredded and all that. I like buying these because they're very inexpensive. They're about 79 cents at your local grocery store. So what we're going to be doing now, we're going to be cutting our carrots. All right, not too thin. You know, we want them about this big. Can you see them? You don't want them too thin because you don't want them to get all mushy and all that. Okay? So we're just going to be dicing up our carrots. Okay? Oops, sorry about that noise. Oops. I need a plastic cutter or something because this is glass. Okay, the next thing we'll be adding, I like using squash, and I'll be using the zucchini. So we'll be slicing these off. So when we slice them, we don't want them too thin. Again, we don't want them to get all mushy, okay? So again, the slicer should be about this thick. Okay? We got the zucchini. Same way. See? Not too thin. It's a pretty decent size. Okay, after we slice them like that, what I like to do also with these, I like to cut them in 4, so we're going to go straight down and then across. Okay? Straight down and across. See, there's 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's pretty easy, huh? And the next thing, I have a whole onion, and I'll be using about half an onion, so we're just going to be just cutting it into decent sizes, not little cubes, but decent sizes, I guess. All right. I just make me wanna cry aloud to you. Just the time of year for you. There are good So we cut the onion, okay? All right. Now what's next? Yeah, and the next thing we'll be using is half a head of cabbage. Cabbage is nice for fiber, and we all need fiber in our life. Yeah, just cut it up a little, you know? Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that fiber, baby. Yeah. So we're going to be using like half a head of cabbage, all right? So make sure and wash your cabbage and then just cut it up, all right? Yeah, it's pretty easy. What's next? And the next thing we'll be adding is 1 whole bell pepper. Don't cut them too small, all right? About that size, about this size should be good enough. What are you looking at? You know that Santa's on his way. Whatever. Okay. Now what's next? Okay, we have everything cut. So we'll be checking on our chicken breasts. They should be done by now, alright? Let's check them. Okay, the chicken should be ready. Let me give you a close-up shot so you can see it, okay? Okay, the chicken should be done already. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I've got my strainer. I'm going to put the chicken breast in here and let them cool off like for about 10 minutes so I can shred them, alright? Because it's too hot to shred them right now, so I'm going to give it like 10 minutes to cool down a little. And then we'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Time to shred. Ooh, it's still hot. Ooh. I'm going to use a fork and knife to shred it. So what we're going to do is shred it, okay? Just shred your chicken real good, and let the water keep boiling in here while we're still shredding. All right. It's all right. See how I'm cutting it about into these little pieces? That's how you want to shred your chicken, to these little things like that. Okay. Well, ooh, that's hot. We're going to keep shredding and we'll be right back. Next, it's time to put our vegetables into our big pot of boiling water where we have our shredded chicken. So we're going to be adding our squash and zucchini. Our cabbage and carrots. Our potatoes and bell pepper. And what else? Cilantro. Yes, I love putting cilantro in there. You can get some cilantro at your local grocery store. I'm putting about this much in there, look. I love cilantro. So we're going to rinse our cilantro. Okay. So we're going to throw our cilantro in here. Let's break it up into little pieces, all right? And we're going to add some salt. Some pepper. And what else? Yes. Next we'll be using an 8-ounce can of tomato sauce. And we'll be using a 14.5-ounce can of sliced stewed tomatoes. Then, take a spoon, mix together. And put your knob at about medium, which is about number 5, and let it cook for about an hour till the vegetables get a little soft. You don't want them too hard, like your potatoes. You don't want them too hard, all right? So when your potatoes soften, that's when your caldo should be ready. Wow. All right. So see you in a bit. Okay, let's check our soup out, all right? Look at all those pretty vegetables. With the chicken. Looks fabulous! Hey everyone, I thought it was going to take approximately an hour to make this caldo, but remember, every stove is different. So it's going to take about an hour and a half. So once it's been an hour and a half, we're going to be adding a cup of rice and a can of corn. All right. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. That smells wonderful. You have to see this. Oh, my ear itches. Would you like to see who's in the studio audience, people? Sure. Okay, let's look at the soup now, okay? It looks good. Next, we'll be adding a can of corn. It's a 15.25 ounce can of whole kernel corn. Okay, the soup's been boiling for an hour and a half, and the potatoes are they're just there. Okay, so we're going to be adding a cup of white rice. Okay, you'll know when it's done when the white rice is formed, you know, when it's cooked, all right? When that's ready, when the white rice is ready, it's time to have your caldo. Yay! So we're going to give it about another 10 minutes. Okay, it should be ready. That smells wonderful. I'm going to serve myself and try it out. Woo, it's hot. It smells wonderful. I like adding lime or lemon to my my caldo. And a little dash of hot sauce. And voila. Here we go. Ooh, it's hot. It's delicious. I love it. Bye. It's delicious. Woo! Enjoy. Enjoy.